sad dream last night. I dreamed I died. And nobody heard the message. You see, I spent my whole life just wishing somebody would love me. Nobody ever did, because I was different. My mother didn't want me. I was at conception in an adulterous affair that ended my dad's marriage. His marriage to a rich woman who had a senator husband, or senator grandfather. Passed a state bill in California that prevented my immigrant father from ever becoming a citizen. And the things that happened to me as a little boy were so horrible. I mean, when your mother killed your older brother, loved her third son, her blonde-haired, blue-eyed baby boy, and hated you for being in existence. Well, at age 4, I started dreaming of suicide. At age 7, my mother chose a state highway patrolman in Nevada, and then threw me away to my dad, who had married 7 ladies before he passed away. That man from Argentina who came to America at 25 with the dream of being an American citizen. Same man took me at 8 years old, taught me how to fight. I don't know how big an 8-year-old is, but I know I was way smaller than that 240-pound man. Not a simple man, just a selfish man. You see, we never know what the lessons are until after we learn them, right? The problem is that nobody ever has the ability to learn any lessons. Everybody just runs around being selfish and only looking at the surface. I was one of those kids that never fit in. Because all I was looking for was to be loved, belong. But there's really no place in our world that we live in today for a man who has feelings. A man who dreams. A man who's a hopeless romantic. I spent my whole life being hopeless. Hopelessly, just wishing I could die a peaceful death. And heroin, my only hero. That lover who made me feel so warm inside and promised that sleepy death. rock stars, the men who created great music that kept me alive, and took me from my prison with their lyrics and their music that made me feel so alive. And I never dreamed I'd be able to play, cause my hands were so clumsy, and I could never learn any riffs. Could never learn how to play more than a couple of little melodies. And I wandered aimlessly through life from one affair and out of another affair. And no one had been like Prince. Had the mind of a real love for a woman. And having the pain of a street kid like Nikki Sixx, who taught me how a man gets acceptance, taught me how a man lives to die. And I never had a band, cause I was different. And I tried doing what all the other boys did, but all those other boys just made a lot of mess. And every time I made one of those messes, I just felt so bad inside. I hated myself. Tried to make my father proud. There's no way to ever make him proud. There's no way to ever cry enough to make him say, "Son, can you forgive me?" And he brought all those women around who hated me, the evil stepchild. So broken and couldn't figure out how to act. Couldn't figure out how to say I'm sorry. So I woke up this morning with tears inside. Cause I miss my heroes. Rain, Kurt, Scott, Andrew, Prince, Jim, Jimmy, Janice, Elvis. Taught me how to dream. And in a world where I wanted just to be loved, I found that being alone feels way better than making more messes. For being a man who has feelings and cries, doesn't fit in with the other boys. And I thought I wanted to be friends with everybody, but there's nobody out there who's friendly to a man who has tears in his eyes. And I'd rather be alone and be happy, feelings, and be able to write about my feelings and talk about my feelings and cry when I feel like crying. And I'd rather live remembering those heroes that aren't here anymore and honoring them, trying to make a change in the world, because all the lessons they taught me were useless. world is dead. Because love is a word that's thrown around so much that the feeling is never there. In this world today, it's better to be alone, to be happy. We try to be romantic with any woman. Because women hear everything from all those boys.